of a millennial.
I think you're full of
Hey, good morning. How are y'all? You mind if I ask you some questions for my YouTube channel? Yes, ma'am. Go around anywhere. It's locally for Montgomery. I only do Montgomery. So.
Are you following ICE around? Well, we don't really have
No,
ICE
I don't do
around
any of that. I do a lot of different.
We have ICE signs. I mean,
let's go back up.
Yeah, I can go over. Cool. So, we love democracy. Corruption in the U.S. is unchecked. Yeah, vote on all the Republicans. So, is it only Republicans that we are experiencing corruption with, or is there corruption throughout? There's corruption throughout.
The Republicans have brought it to a pinnacle that we've never seen before.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're saying right now is probably the worst time in history for corruption in the government?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you have money, you can buy, or you have money, or you have a gold medal, or you have a little gold statue you can give to the president.
You just got to give them gold statues or something?
Yeah.
Because.
Well, at this stage, in my opinion, media and social media has divided us. Because a lot of what we're getting is not factual, and it's being influenced by foreign people who are posting, and it's also things like Fox News are not telling the truth. They're spinning things.
Now, let me ask you that question:
Is it not getting facts? And that's,
I always hear Fox News and. No, who's watching Fox News? The younger people feel so disenfranchised by, the lack of opportunities. The cost of living, cost of home ownership, and a lot of them are just waiting for the older generation to die. It sounds fucked up, but they're disassociated with the whole thing.
What are they going to do because they won't have experience and they won't be involved and they won't know how to build what needs to be built and do what needs to be done? If you're not engaged and you're not voting, someone else is running your life and making decisions for you. And the politicians all the way down to the elected officials down to the local level are the ones that are making our life decisions every day. And if
I make my life decisions every day.
No, you don't decide.
I'm autonomous on where I spend my money, who I give my business to, who I spend my time with. There's no government entity that tells me a whole lot of anything. I mean, in my personal life.
Decisions about the roads being repaired and the schools and our children being educated and people that are
I'm in control of my child's education. Where DOT puts roads, I cannot do anything about. You're 100% right. So that's one thing.
You can vote.
Well, you can't even
You can
really
vote.
choose where you're Texas. Big corporations are taking over all these businesses.
I go to farmers markets. I go to local dairies. I don't have to go to HEB. I shoot hogs and I take it to the local butcher and he processes it for me. So
if everyone was doing what you're doing, the world would be a better place.
it's not hard, and
That's a luxury a lot of people don't have.
they do. I know poor people in trailers with no heat that are shooting deer right now because they got their grandpa's gun and they're self-sufficient.
They're also fortunate to have that as an option because not everyone does. The majority of people don't. They're living in rural areas that do not have access to the ability to go hunt.
That's not true. That's not true.
You don't think that's true?
If you it's called ask for permission. People have neighbors. People have neighbors. People have family, and they ask, hey, you ask permit. Hey, do you want me to pick up your hay for you this year, and you let me hunt?
Are you aware that you don't think the government has that we as a government don't have responsibility to help people that are less fortunate or that are sick?
I can't rely on the government to wipe its ass, let alone take care of the poor people.
That's right.
We got to get more money. Show me a system where it's worked, where we gave the government more money and it fixed the poor people.
Probably Denmark, Sweden,
Okay,
Norway.
Not in America though. So
No,
we haven't been
no.
able to do it in America.
No,
and
we're
what's
not.
something about Denmark and Sweden and Norway that's unlike America? Can you tell me?
clean air.
No, it's
Clean air
called
initiatives.
homogenous races. There's freaking it's white people in Denmark. It's a controlled ecosystem.
Yeah.
We don't. So are you
have a
advocating for
control-
controlled borders and walls?
No.
Because you're advocating that's how they take care of
I'm
homeless.
advocating for responsible taxation and
Anyway.
looking at the earth instead
Hey,
of
I
just
appreciate
looking
you
at
guys
property.
doing your thing. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're virtue signaling, and all the millennials are waiting for the boomers who've had it the easiest.
Well,
They had the
maybe
low.
you can stop
Listen,
waiting.
they had let the millennial talk for a second. All the boomers had it the easiest in the past 100 years, and you guys been coddled by the government, and they've made it your life easy. And now you guys don't help the next generation. You guys get big houses and nice cars, and you don't help your kids with starting businesses. I'm not not talking to you specifically, but in general, your generation is selfish, and that's why young people are checked out. And that's the voice of a millennial.
I think you're full of shit
Okay.
because you've got your viewpoint
Uh-huh.
and you're excluding everybody else's
Keep
viewpoint.
tying on your Democratic
I don't-
hill and keep creating
So,
divisiveness.
I do not give you permission to publish this.
We're on a public street. This is a
Well,
public asset.
then
Y'all have a beautiful day.